Hello, I have a recipe today that is so easy and so tasty. It's about the easiest supper I've ever made, I think. It's called Baker Beans, and it's called Baker Beans because my friend, whose name is Diana, was a baker, and this comes from her family. So we call it Baker Beans. You need a pot. I'm using cast iron today. I've used stainless steel. You need some water. I have a mix of dried beans. This is a 15 bean soup. There is a flavor packet in there, but I'm not going to be using it. I'm going to be doing something different because I'm going to be using Better Than Bouillon ham base. Today I'm going to use this. It's already cut up. I didn't have any ham on hand. So let's get going. This is it, folks. So I'm going to want this water to come to a good boil. It's starting to simmer, but it's not there yet. There we go. That's the boil I want. So, you know, you have recipes where you soak the hard beans overnight and then you cook them the next day. This eliminates all this because right now I put the lid on and I turn the heat off and I'm going to let it sit for 1 hour. So this has been an hour. You leave that liquid in there that you have in there. You could add more later on if you like, but you just leave the liquid in there. I'm going to add a half of a tablespoon of the Better Than Bouillon ham base. I may end up using the full tablespoon, but there's one thing, when you put something in, you can't take it out if you put in too much. So I'm going to start with that. I'm going to add some ham. Now as this cooks, you're going to be able to eyeball this. Is that enough ham? You can taste it and see if that's enough of the ham base. And remember, this is the point at which you could put in chicken, chop up some celery or whatever you like. I'm going to bring this back to a boil and I'll put it on a simmer. I'll cover it and simmer it for a while and then I'll come back in and taste it. I want to say I cooked this maybe 2 hours, maybe 3 after I did the initial start. But you can go do other things while that's cooking. Let's see what it tastes like now. Not bad. Not bad. Well, it's been about 45 minutes and it's coming along nicely. I am going to add a little bit more of the ham base. I ended up putting in not quite a tablespoon, but this is all going to be according to your taste. And remember, you can never take it out, so there, I put another little amount in there. I'll cover it and let it continue to simmer. I can tell you that the beans are not yet soft like you're going to want them. There. My taping skills are a little rusty. One thing I should have told you right away was this is going to take several hours. But I just put it on when I'm home and doing other things. Otherwise, it's easy peasy. This has been about an hour. I'm going to let it continue. Remember, I'm going by the beans. Are they soft yet? And does it have the full flavor you want? Well, I wanted to do a simple recipe for my first foray back into YouTube land in a while. And this is easy. It does take time, but it is easy. 4 ingredients, and that's including the water. Now remember, you can add whatever you want to this. Celery, onions, you could use chicken, but it is a good soup. Look at that. I think I'll send some with Martin up to the cabin for his Christmas bird counts. Very tasty. Give it a try. You can't go wrong. Just keep adding different flavors or different food items if you want to change it. Alter it to whatever you like. Baker's Beans. Give it a try. And by the way, now that you're still here, I want to tell you where I was. In September, my thumb got infected. It didn't really heal like I thought it had. And so in early October, I had surgery. They had to open it all up again and clean it out, and massive amounts of antibiotics. And 2 weeks ago, beginning of December, the doctor said, it's done. So I'm back. It was funny because I said to the doctor, "Are you sure?" And I made her stare at it. She goes, "Look, there's nothing there. There's no incision. I mean, it's all closed up." I made her look 3 times because I'd already been down that road before. So, yep, it's all done. I'm back in business. I can use it. It's great. I love my thumb. Until next time, bye-bye.